In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Google Slides or a Google Slideshow for vocabulary acquisition. And it's very simple to create a compilation of all of the vocabulary terms for a unit or a book in one slideshow for students to use and study. You could, with your slideshow, you could use Google Classroom to send individual copies of the slideshow to your students so that they could work on them individually. You can work on the slideshow as a whole group or divide students in groups and have them work as a group activity on various parts of the slideshow. You could actually share the slideshow with your class via a link here. And they can make a copy for their own Google Drive folders and add to it as they go through the novel. So there are many options with this particular method. So it's very easy to do this in a slideshow. From my Google Drive, I just open a new Google Slideshow here. My title slide just tells me what's going on, and my second slide actually just showcases the first vocabulary word of the unit. And essentially what I did was I just inserted a shape, and I chose a call out, and this was the call out that I chose. And once you insert it, you can actually type right in the text box the vocabulary word or any text that you choose. I'm going to show you how to do this in the third slide. So my second slide is just essentially the vocabulary word. My third slide is a repetition of the vocabulary word, and it's also going to be the definition or the meaning of the vocabulary word. So I'm going to insert my call out here. Just going to demonstrate how to do this. I could just copy the one directly above it, but I want to show you how to do this. So there's the call out, and within the call out I'm going to type the word definition. I just double clicked on it, and I'm actually going to change the font on that to match my other and make it a little larger. Okay. And to actually change the colors of this, you just click on it, make sure that it's this blue box is around it. And you're going to go to this paint can, and I am going to click here, and that gives me my background color. So now students or whoever is filling this out, it could be you, are responsible for typing in the definition of perseverance. My fourth slide has students finding the synonym, finding a picture, and using the word perseverance in their own original sentence. So basically what I did here was I just took this call out, copied it, and then pasted it here and shrunk it down to the middle. So at all times you have the vocabulary term present so that students know what they're doing and what they're working on, and also will help with the acquisition of that vocabulary term. And for these, I just essentially created text boxes, and I'll show you how I did that. So I'm just going to click here on text box, created a rectangle. For my fill, I'm going to go to my fill color here, and I'm going to click gradient, and I'm going to make this one yellow. There we go. And for this one, I'm going to make this antonym. And again, change the font. Now, once you've created the first 3 vocabulary slides, it's very easy to duplicate them to put new words. So I'm going to click on slide 2, and I'm just going to right click and click duplicate slide. You can also do that up here where it says slide. If you click down, you can duplicate it up there. Also right click works. And then I'm actually going to click this one and just drag it down because this is going to be a new word. And my new word is going to be juvenile. There we go. I'm going to do the very same thing for my second slide. I'm going to duplicate it, drag it down, and change it. And my next slide, I'm going to duplicate that, drag that one down, and change my vocabulary word. There we go. Actually, I'm going to make those lowercase so that we can be grammatically correct. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like when it's completed either by you or by a student. I'm going to click Present on the slideshow. So I can also change the speed and the way that the slideshow plays. And to do that, I go up to Transition, and I can actually choose whether I present the slideshow as a fade, slide from right, slide from left, flip. I'm going to try flip. And then you can actually slide this back and forth to choose the rate. And then I'm going to click Apply to all slides. You can animate a particular slide or an object. So if I click this, I can have it fade in, disappear, fly in from the right. Let's try that. And then I need to select whether it happens on a click or after the previous or with the previous. I'll do it on a click, and then I can choose the speed. So let's just see how that looks. So your students could add various animations throughout the slideshow to make it interesting. I always say, though, less is more when it comes to transitions and animations, but students seem to love them and know them very well. What you could also do is use Read and Write to actually read the slideshow to your students. So to do this, you just go to whatever slide you would like to start on, and you press the little play button here.
Perseverance.
And start again on the next slide.
Perseverance. Definition: continued effort to do or achieve something despite difficulties, failure, or opposition.
It's a very quick and easy way to create a vocabulary list in a unique format so that students can work towards mastery.